The Porter Wagoner Show, starring Porter Wagoner and the Wagon Masters, with Norma Jean and guest stars Lonzo and Oscar.
Hello, Pete.
Well, say, Dad,
Good
to see you too. I'd like for you folks to meet an old boy that's doing most of the driving nowadays. He says he watches out for barrels when he's driving. Here's Porter Wagoner.
Oh, I know what it means to be lonesome. Yeah. And I know what it means to be blue. But I'd give all I own to have you back home. I'm lonesome for you. Well, my baby left me this morning. The clock was striking 4, and the smiling face of my darling I may never see anymore. And I know what it means to be lonesome. I know what it means to be blue. And I'd give all I own to have you back home. I'm lonesome for you. Big day now. To make you happy. No one knows what I've been through, but I'd give all I own to have you back home. I'm lonesome just for you. And I know what it means to be lonely. I know what it means to be blue. And I'd give all I own just to have you back home. I'm lonesome for you. Well, that starts things off with a real old-timer today. It's nice to have you visiting with us, driving and watching out for barrels. What do you mean?
Huh?
How you feel today?
Doing fine. We're anticipating that fine introduction you were going to give us. We're the guests.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Guest stars.
Aren't we the guests?
No, you're not the guest today now.
We not?
No, we've got a duet though, and they're dandies. But it's not you fellas.
Oh, it's not?
I don't know. I guessed we made a mistake.
I reckon.
I guessed we made a mistake. I'll tell you, we have a couple of fellows visiting with us today that have been with us before, and you neighbors have. We got a lot of letters and asked us to be sure and have them come back again. T and I was talking a while ago how many miles the Grand Ole Opry people travel a year. Just to give you an idea, these fellows just got back from way up in Alaska, and they're lucky to get back too because it was pretty cold up there. It's a wonder one of them hadn't froze. Here they are, Lonzo and Oscar, right here.
How you do, sir?
I figured you fellows would come back here with one of them Eskimo hats on.
I'll tell you, baby, it's cold up there, ain't it? We're just like the old cat. We always come home.
Well, I'm glad you fellas took time to come by and see us.
There's a lot of folks missed us while we was gone, Porter.
Well, I tell you, we did. We missed you all.
We missed them, too. Yeah, they missed us. Of course, we paid all our bills. Oh, me, we're so glad to be here, boy. We're feeling good. You feeling good, Oscar? Well, I'm really feeling better than I aim to, Lonzo. All right. Mr. Porter mentioned the fact that we've been up in Alaska. We're fixing to go to Germany to entertain the boys in the armed forces over there. So, therefore, we'd like to sing a little song here for all the servicemen everywhere across the nation. A sad song. Oh, a sad one. It's our new one. Yeah, and it'll be on record called Peeling Taters in the Army. Oh, yes. Right. Everybody gets sad on this one, fella. Here we go now. Peeling taters in the Army with your picture on my knee. Yesterday I was a sergeant
darling, do you remember the time we was a-settin' out under the cherry tree? And I was a-trying to get aim on a jaybird with my flipper. We was a-talking about how nice it would be if we was married, you and me. About that time, I heard the mailman honk his horn as he flipped the mailbox lid. And I thought sure that my new 6L flashlight had come in from the mail order house. But shucks, it was a letter from the draft board. And darling, as you read that letter to me, I just sat there chewing notches in my flipper stock. Peeling taters in the army with your picture on my knee. Yesterday I was a sergeant, but your last letter busted me. And the next 3 long months, but shucks, we took 'em with a smile. 'Cause every day you would bring me food and smoking tobacco down in the cellar. But I bet you feel kindly sheepish now since you wrote and told me that yuns have been stripping fodder with Sid Stoner. But I guess the saddest time of it all was that day you just stood there, tears are rolling down your face, and you are saying, "Don't worry, darling, I'll be waiting for you." And there I was among 7 brave men who left that little community, me and 6 MPs. Peeling taters in the army with your picture on my knee. Yesterday I was a sergeant, but your last letter busted me. Thank you, and it's been a pleasure to do that, and that's on our next escape. That's on little hits coming out. I don't know when.
I'm going to predict that's going to be a big one for you fellas, because that is really a dandy. It's on Star Day, and that's the new one, so won't you pick up a copy of it?
No, I got to make a correction here. Yeah, we wore Star Day out. We got a new label coming up now. This is on Nuggets.
On Nuggets?
Yeah,
all right.
and it says on there, good as gold, so it ought to be good, oughtn't it?
All right, thank you very much. And you fellows will be back in a little bit here. Little Jack and one called, what's the name of that in Jackson? He doesn't know, I bet you doesn't. Jack plays a lot of these fiddle tunes. He don't have names for some of them either. That's real good, though. But let's do that number that Lonzo and Oscar did a while ago, the good one, Peeling Taters. Let's do that for Elmer, the fella in the control room in there. You want to do these? Probably peel a few of them taters. Right now, let's welcome our pretty little girl singer with a real fine song for you, Miss Norma Jean. She's coming out here with a brand new suit. Boy, this looks kind of gold-like. I wish we had color. It's real pretty.
They told me it was as good as gold.
What are you going to sing for us today?
This is one called I've Gotta Travel On. I've laid around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yes, winter's coming on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've got to travel on. Now, Papa riding Johnny can't come home. Johnny can't come home, no, Johnny can't come home. Well, Papa riding Johnny can't come home, 'cause he's been on that chain gang too long. I've laid around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yes, winter's coming on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've got to travel on. I wanna see my honey, wanna see him bad, Lord, I wanna see him bad. I wanna see my honey, wanna see him bad. He's the best old boy this poor gal ever had. Well, I've played around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yes, winter's coming on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've got to travel on. And I feel like I've got to travel on.
Thank
About
you.
to tickle me doing the twist there for you.
That's he and Speck, and I've been rehearsing the twist here. We may try it one of these days for you. They can't any of us get brave enough to try it on the camera here. Thank you very much, Norman. That's real pretty. And we'd like to do a trio song for you now. Man, this is a real old song. We sang this back a long, long time ago. Bill Monroe wrote this, and I hope you'll like it. It's a little number called Little Cabin Home on the Hills. Tonight I'm alone without you, my dear, but in my heart's a longing for you still. But I'll just keep it there so I won't be alone in our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. I hope you are happy tonight as you are, but in my heart's a longing for you still. All I have to do now is settle alone and pine in our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just to listen to the rain beat on my window pane Thank you very much. Hope you like that real old one there. Now it's time for Big Dave and the Friendly Five. This is Little Dave here, and one called the Choking the String. Choking them strings, man. Mighty fine. Benny Williams and the old 5-string. Now, neighbors, it's time for us to go to Skunk Holler again. I think the telephone's ringing today. Let's listen.
Hello, Sadie. Yeah, this is... yeah, I'm your boyfriend, your good-looking boyfriend. I want you to hook me up down at the filling station. I want to talk to Greasy Miles a minute. Hello, Greasy. Yeah, have you got my car fixed yet? You ain't. Well, I want you to hurry up and get it done. I gotta go to Pine Junction tomorrow. Yeah, well, yeah, I was over there yesterday. Yeah, me and Uncle Pinch went over. Yeah, he bought He bought Aunt Carrie one of them electric mixers. Yeah. She needed it. She'd been mixing her cake dough in the washing machine. Well, she ain't been complaining too much. Just said her cakes taste like overall smelled. Yeah. Uncle Pinch has been kind of bewildered about it, though. Yeah, he says he doesn't. Whenever she irons his shirt, it smells so good he don't know whether to wear it or eat it. Yeah. I'm going over and buy Alice another present. The last time I was over, I bought her a hat. Yeah. Huh? Men can't buy women's hair. Well, I did. This saleswoman that sold it to me, she said that any woman would be glad to wear a hat like that. Yeah, said the smaller the hat, the better they liked it. Yeah, I paid $27.50 for this one. And there ain't a thing in the world but a price tag hanging down over one eye. Yeah. Me and Alice double dated the other night with Skeet Glascott and Glory Bell Goodlook. Yeah. We was out riding around, and Glory Bell was getting nervous about Skeet's driving. So she told him, she says, Skeet, she said, I ain't going to let you kiss me anymore if you don't keep at least one eye on that tail light of that car ahead of us. Yeah. Yeah. We followed that tail light, and all at once he had to slam on the brakes real quick to keep from running into the back end of the car. Yeah. Come to find out what it was, we'd done followed Lem Milford home and right smack dab into the garage. Well, get my car fixed up, Greasy. I got to go. Okay, I'll be down. Goodbye. So long.
I think this is one of the favorite hymns of all of us folks on the show. I hope you enjoy it. When the world seems cold and your friends seem few, there is someone who cares for you. He'll come down from the skies and brush the tears from your eyes. You're his child, and he cares for you. Someone to care, someone to share all your troubles like no other can do. Brush the tears from your eyes. You're his child, and he cares for you. I hope you enjoyed that one. We want to hurry along here now and get our two wonderful guests back out here today. These characters are a couple of fine ones, I'll tell you for sure. Lonzo and Oscar, here they come back again. The Winston County Tea-Pickers.
Boy, I'm feeling good, ain't you, Lonzo?
yeah,
We had dinner with Porter last night, and he had 1,000 things for dinner.
Sure did, boy.
He had beans.
Well, we'd better say here, you know, some of you folks probably watching the show right now planning on taking a little bicycle ride, so here's a little warning to you. You're gonna have to, listen to this song. Thank you.
I was going around the curve making 90 miles an hour when the chain on my bicycle broke. I was skinned all over by the rocks and the gravels and punctured to death by the spokes. You've heard of accidents and hot rods and motorcycles and airplanes, but the accident I had would take the cake. My foot slipped off the pedal and my toe caught in the chain, therefore I couldn't even hit the brake. I'm not bragging, I'm not lying, I'm just laying here a dying, 'cause these handlebars are sticking down my throat. I got the front wheel for a necktie and the back wheel for a belt. I'm wearing these fenders for a coat. I was going around the curve making 90 miles an hour when the chain on my bicycle broke. I was skinned all over more than anywhere else and punctured to death by the spokes.
Thank you, fellas. Boys, and listen, don't stay away as long next time. Come back again, real
We'll take the short way home next time.
All right, thank you a lot.
All right, well, it's Lonzo and Oscar, two of the nicest old boys you'd ever want to know.
This has been the Porter Wagoner Show, a half hour of good old country music featuring Porter Wagoner and the Wagon Master.